Alright, first I'm going to be testing the Fisher F5. I've got it set with a discrimination in about 22. I'm going to set a very similar discrimination on the Coinmaster GT. And then we're going to test these. I'm going to test them on a series of coins from pennies up through a dollar coin and a small silver ring. And I also have a zinc and a copper penny, which should be very similar, but we'll test it as well. And we're going to see how this is going to stand up. So here I go. First I'm going to do the zinc penny. Six and a half to 7. Then I'm going to do the copper penny. As expected, very similar to the zinc penny. Then I'm going to do the nickel. Alright, that's about 5.5. It's a little bit unusual, it's smaller. Then I'm going to do the dime. Put over about 6. I'm going to do the quarter. Okay, it's about here, a little bit beyond the pennies. I'm going to do the dollar coin. About here. Then I'm going to do the very small silver ring. About here. Okay, that's interesting. It looks like, despite the larger size of the nickel, the fact that it is a mid-tone rather than a high-tone target, it's a little bit shorter than all of the rest of the coins, at least in this particular measure. You know, this is not exact, so I might be a quarter of an inch or a bit off, but that is very interesting. In any case, now I'm going to get the Coinmaster GT and do the same test. And I'm going to compare these because they're in the same ballpark in price. Well, one's near 400 with the Coinmaster GT, and the other's near 500 with the Fisher F5. So let me get the Coinmaster GT, and I will try to recreate this test. Alright, since unlike the Fisher F5, it doesn't have a numerical discrimination, I just discriminated out the first two targets, which are basically nails and big iron. And I think that roughly translates to maybe 20, 25 in that range discrimination, which should make this about even. And it also made this just as quiet as the Fisher F5 was. So I'm going to test it as well. And just to show that it is, let me do a scan here. Just to let you know, this is the Coinmaster GT. Should have done the same with the Fisher F5, but you take my. And these are different in a very, very specific way. They are both use concentric coils, and I'm not using the double D coil with the Fisher F5 because it would give it an unfair advantage, and I don't have a similar coil yet for the Coinmaster. So I'm just going to do the same test, and we're going to see what it looks like. And I'm going to start off with the zinc penny. By the way, sensitivity is about the same on both. I turned it up to the maximum that I can get. Let me try it. Let me go up one more here. The maximum I can get and keep it quiet. And the sensitivity is about the same. Maybe we'll get very good high sensitivity in this room, which has a certain amount of EMI because of the concentric nature of the coils. The double D coil, at least on the Fisher F5, goes nuts if you turn sensitivity up in an area where there's any EMI. At least that's my experience so far. So here we go. I'm going to try the zinc penny. Zinc penny was about an 8. Let me do the copper penny. A little bit over an 8. Alright, let me go nickel. Trying to get keep a good solid signal here. Maybe a little short of the 8. Okay, dime. Back to 7. Quarter. Eight and a half to 9, let's see. All right, half. Sorry, this is a dollar coin. $10. My small silver ring. All right. Well, that's impressive. I was sure that the depth of that has been described of the Coinmaster GT was a little bit exaggerated. I really don't have any room for argument. That is considerably deeper than the stock configuration of the Fisher F5, a machine that is probably a price point more expensive than the Coinmaster GT. Now, all you Fisher people, don't come at me with knives and chains. The Fisher F5 has other qualities that make it worth its price. It's more configurable. It has multiple frequencies. With the double D coil, I'm sure we're going to get comparable depth, but I'm not testing that. I'm testing only the stock configuration with a very limited configuration change difference. And I'm seeing some pretty remarkable results from the Coinmaster GT. Well, there's no doubt about it now. I'm going to get a bigger coil for the Coinmaster GT. Because I think it's simple, has a simple display, and on those occasions when I just don't want to tinker, I love my Deus. I can run my Deus without tinkering, but when I get it, I do tend to tinker a little bit. So the judgment here is going to cost me money. In any case, that's all I've got. So very, very interesting results. So you people who think that Coinmaster name, as I thought for a while, signifies a kid's machine, I admit Coinmaster does give it a very juvenile first appearance, but test it. I think you're going to be surprised. This is Texas Tiger Diggs, and I will take these results, I'll post them, and I will get your reaction to them. I'm sure there'll be some, and I'm sure not all of it will be positive. When you do an air test, you're going to get people who are going to want to hang you high, and I can't complain too much because this is not a test in the environment. But I have carried this thing out, the Coinmaster GT, in areas, and I've also carried the Fisher F5. They both perform well. The Coinmaster GT performed exceptional for the cost and for my initial estimation of its capabilities. So that's all I can say. All right, I will catch you guys next time. I'm going to be going out for more hunts, and so I will see you at the next hunt, at the next dig.